Welcome to Pregnancy, Week by Week with Andrea. I'm Andrea Faulkner-Williams, owner and co-founder of Tubby Todd Bath Company. This year we are expecting our fourth baby. I know, our fourth. We can't wait to add another Tubby baby to our home. In the meantime, I'm working on being pregnant. I'm feeling the ups and downs and highs and lows that come with it all. I want to share with you the tips and tricks I've learned throughout my 4 pregnancy journeys. I hope you not only find them helpful, but more than anything, you remember that you've got this, mama. I'm so excited to be on this baby growing journey with you. Hello, and welcome to Pregnancy. I like to do that a little different every time. Pregnancy. Okay. Pregnancy, Week by Week with Andrea. I am Andrea Faulkner-Williams, co-founder of Tubby Todd Bath Co. and head mama here, and I am here to share week by week tips and tricks about pregnancy. This is my 4th pregnancy, and today I want to give you 4 tips for what to do when you're feeling kind of blah in your pregnancy. And you're over halfway done with your pregnancy. What's up? Good job. Which sounds like really far, but then when you think about how far you have to go, especially if you're having a rough week, you might be feeling like, okay, what am I gonna do to keep things hopping during the pregnancy? So I wanted to give you 4 things that I have done recently that have been great for my overall happiness. The first tip I have is to get your hair done. And one thing that my sister and I always say to each other is, like, let's say I'll fail a test in college or break up with a boy or something really bad would happen, in our businesses. We always remind each other, I'm really sorry, but your hair still looks great. And as superficial as this sounds, there is something about your hair that you can control. You can't control a lot of things in your life, especially in pregnancy. You cannot control your body. You can't control your shoe size. You can't control your waist size. You can't control your bra size, but you can control your hair. And your hair during pregnancy usually is looking pretty good because you've got the extra growth happening and you hold on to that, sister, with all of your might. Okay, so typically I go get my hair done like every 3 to 4 months. And when I'm not coloring it as light, I'll go even longer. But during this pregnancy, I've been going like every 6 to 8 weeks. And eventually my husband was like, what's going on here? Why do I feel like you're always at the hairdresser? And I was like, because I'm pregnant with our 4th child and there's very few things that bring me as much joy as somebody doing my hair, blowing it out and me looking great. So there you go. And he was like, okay, enough said. So go get your hair done. Or even just go to like a dry bar and get it blown out. Control what you can and you will feel good. My second tip is to plan something with friends. A lot of times social gatherings are not my favorite thing when I'm pregnant. They are late, I am tired. It might be something that you don't know what to wear or what to do. So take control of the situation. You plan the social gathering with the friends you want there, not to be elite in any way, but just so that you feel like it's gonna be a really enjoyable night for you. And plan something that sounds easy and fun. Watching a movie with your girlfriends, watching The Bachelor, or maybe going out to frozen yogurt, not even a whole dinner. Whatever is simple for you, you plan it and make it happen. And I promise it will be a mood lifter. That can be one of the best things to do when you're pregnant. My third tip is to try something new. So I realize when I'm pregnant that there's so many things I can't do. I can't ski, I can't do a lot of the exercising, running, or classes that I've been doing in the past. Like you have to be careful about jacuzzis and chemicals and so many things in your life. And so think of something fun that you can do. And let me give you 2 examples of slightly ridiculous things that were new to me that I did in the last 2 weeks that were actually really fun to try something new. The first is a Pilates reformer class. There was a special at my gym that you could go for a free personal training for 1 free session. And so my friend and I signed up for it and we went. It was so fun to try something new, especially a form of exercise that I had never done before while I was pregnant because I'd keep saying no, no, no to all these things I can't do. And it made me feel really good to learn something new and to take that time out just for me. And the second thing is yesterday I got a spray tan. Guys, I've never gotten a spray tan. That is so ridiculous. I don't think I'll ever probably get a spray tan again, but it was something that I had never done and I wanted to try and do something new. So if you've never gotten your eyelashes done, maybe try that. If you, oh, Pepper Dog's here. She's coming to say hi. If you've never, I don't know, if you've never tried a specific restaurant or a hike, do the things that you can that are new to you. My fourth tip is for those of you who are already parents. A lot of times as a parent, your children want to do things that are not fun. Things that sound fun to them, but not fun to you. Like maybe going to Chuck E. Cheese. That could be an example. Or Legoland. Like we have Legoland passes, and although it is fun one time, right now as a pregnant woman, that does not sound fun to me. Think of activities during this time of your life that both you and your children love to do. And let me give you 2 examples of things we've done recently. I'll even give you 3. I'm gonna give you 3 that we've done recently with my kids that I love to do just as much as them. My daughter and I, my 7-year-old, are reading a book together. We're in a little book club with our friends, and every day we sit down and read James and the Giant Peach. It's a Roald Dahl book. I read it as a kid. I love it. It's fun. It isn't painful like some children's literature that she wants to read. And we are really enjoying this time together. And also, it's a really easy activity for me to be able to spend one-on-one time with her. Sitting on the couch, it doesn't cost any money. I don't have to exert any energy, but we're learning something new and having so much fun reading it together. Another thing that we recently did together was go see Mary Poppins. So I love going to the movies. I've mentioned this before. My kids love going to the movies. I teach them young to go to the movies and watch and sit still. It's a very necessary skill that I've taught my children. And we love getting popcorn, and that was a special thing that we did together. The third thing we've recently done together is go to one of those jump places. And those jump places can be kind of sweaty and gross, I know, but my kids love it. It wears them out, and I go with friends, and I can just sit there and watch all 3 of my kids jump. It's a win-win for me and them. And we can't do that every single day, but it is something that I'm trying to prioritize right now. Fun things that we can do that are easy for me and easy for them, and also something that kind of reignites that flame of motherhood. That doesn't make me just feel worn out and discouraged, but makes me think like, hey, I love being a mom. I'm super grateful to be having another kid, because I could use that thought all of the time right now. Thank you so much for watching Pregnancy with Andrea, and I really had a fun time thinking of these 4 tips for ways that I have been able to find joy during this part of my pregnancy, and I hope that you will think of 4 specific things that you want to do or love to do right now and do them this week. Not next week or one every single week, do them this week. 4 things that you love to do with your children or on your own, trying something new with your friends. And I hope that that brings you as much joy as it has me. Have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning in.